Okay. This is the old Roy Marketplace Plaza, the Harmons. They call that Riverdale Plaza because it's not Riverdale. But anyway, you can see the old sign over there. There are some disused train tracks, railroad tracks back here. This is supposed to be like a flashlight. It doesn't even fucking work all that well. I think you can probably see better with just the light on my camera. People throwing some garbage away. Oh, filters. Oh, some exercise equipment. How wonderful. Here are the tracks. Actually, did they tear out the tracks and just put a road here? That is not what they did. Did they? Maybe they did. There were tracks. If you follow this all the way out, I guess maybe they did, and there's road all the way back here. The tracks, you can see, used to be here. So we're going to follow it. I didn't know that they tore them out. Last I saw, they were still here. And I've seen it in use once, maybe about a decade ago or so, and I think it was going to base. Hill Air Force Base. There's bits of the track. I mean, where else do you think this fucking wood's coming from? There's no wood out here. So we're going to follow the ancient, disused, and now destroyed train tracks and see where they lead. So I thought this would be a fun video. I mean, the train tracks don't exist anymore, but you can tell that's where they used to be. Right here. I ran through here. They're like, no, get out of there, Jay, the ghost train. The ghost train. I have so much stuff I have to do with my other videos. And I'm sure people are sick to death of my Roy videos. Just, oh, another vacant building in Roy. But, you know, it's not a big deal. I love to film. I love to come out and film. And you can tell here, this is where the tracks used to be. I think the company, the Pacific Railroad Company or someone came out. I would assume that's who it would have been. Unless Base owned it. And their people came out and just ripped out. Because there are train tracks closer, much closer to the base. We're behind Harmon's right now. See, there's one of the posts, or whatever those are called. I would have to think a company, so they're contractors or someone came out and did it. Like, who is invested enough to come out on their own and rip all this shit out? I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like, it's a waste of time. The wood's ancient old. What is that? What is this? Oh, this is an old piece of furniture. This is like an old love seat. Someone dumped it here a millennia ago. I mean, just look how weather-worn it is and rotted. the wood. And the coils and everything, springs are all rusted. They're all reddish brown. I guess the name for that color would be ruddy. They're ruddy. The color of rust. This here reminds me of Cal City. No cap. It reminds me of Cal fucking City, where I lived for about 5 years. In fact, these trees and these bushes are plentiful in Cal City. There's lots of trees out there, but there's these types of trees. Maybe not this type of tree. The jacaranda trees are very plentiful. I haven't seen any here in Utah. These things, whatever those are plentiful because it's desert. What's this? Oh my god, I could hear skittering when I kicked that just now. I could hear skittering, and there's ants. Oh, there's big ants. Can you see them? Ants. Okay. I mean, ants are scary. They'll fuck you up. They'll bite you. One time, about 25 or 26 years ago, I was like 14 or 15. I think I was only 14. I think I was in 7th grade when I did this. I skipped school, which I'd never done before. And I had been pressured by friends as far back as elementary school to, I have to start wearing a belt. These pants do not freaking fit anymore. I don't think I'm really losing any weight, though, but they're not really fitting. But anyway, I skipped school. I think it's this building here. It's like a type of storage facility, and there's lots of like mobile trailer homes, RVs, cars. It basically looks like a fucking junkyard. And I don't know how I found a way in. There must have been a hole through the fence, or because I was young, slender, I squeezed through. And I went exploring. The first time I went through, I don't think I got caught. But I went back again, that's when I got caught. And this guy and his friend, was a big tire. Look at that. You think somebody rolled this tire down with someone in it and they were playing in it like in Beavis and Butthead? There's a discarded bath towel. Who knows what's in it? Blood or jizz or vomit. I hear a train in the distance, but trains don't come through here because there's no tracks. Now I'm getting kind of paranoid. There is a ghost train. So anyway, I got confronted by the guy and his friend. I don't believe they own this anymore. This is that RV place now. That used to be on Sunset. It's that RV place. That owns over here now. I think, unless it was over that way. But he's like, how did you get in here? What are you doing? And I'm just like, I was just exploring, sir. Can't you see a sign? This is private property. And I'm like, I didn't see any sign, sir. I was just, I got caught up in exploring, and I was terrified. Because I thought he was going to fucking shoot me. But he did this kind of like that side thing where he kind of like sidekicked my butt. Didn't hurt. It was just like a little, get the fuck out of here. It was like, get out of here. He took my name and information. Of course, I gave him a fake fucking name. I gave him a fake number and a fake name. So we didn't have cell phones back then. Well, we did, but not like today where they could make you stand there while they plug it in and verify it. I gave him like one of my delinquent friends' names. Who my one delinquent friend always went by a different name anyway. So Not that it would really matter. But I was so fucking scared to death. But I got out of there. But I got to keep the treasures that I took, which I thought it was a fucking junkyard. Because it didn't look to me like the hi-fi shop. Oh, like the Ogden hi-fi shop. That's where they moved. It didn't look to me like the type of place that was taking care of things. You know? It looked like a fucking junkyard. Because everything was old and weather worn and beaten down. And it just didn't strike me as storage. It looked like a junkyard. Which, regardless, you need permission to even go to a junkyard. So these are the rest of those. Are these called train? Are these the actual tracks of the train? Or are these called the ties? Because the tracks are the iron or the copper that they lay down. And then the wooden planks, those are called the ties, right? I don't fucking know. Whoever watches this video knows, please comment. Write down in the comments the correct terminology. Well, so that one says Alpine Storage. So maybe they're in the next building. Or, you know, this area has a fucking problem with keeping their derelict signage, where they'll be out of business and not have any more things. They won't be in business anymore, but they keep their signs there. I'm sure walking over all these sharp rusted nails and rocks that jut through my shoes are really great for my new shoes. So there's the train tracks used to run down here. You can see where the ties used to be, but they came in and pulled all that out, so that's all gone. This is one of the older entrances. Oh, this is gonna take me to fucking Brigham or West Point or wherever. That shitty fucking truck stop place. Let's see. That's a graffiti. We'll go up there to that light and then come back. I heard that video playing and I'm like, oh, there's definitely somebody there. That's what I thought I was going to hear in that abandoned house, is hear someone watching a movie or talking. But that tunnel there, that train track, is completely disused. Nobody uses it except for, homeless and whatever. So but I hope he doesn't mess with me. Because I noticed when he noticed I was coming by, heard me talking, he turned the volume on his video. So, kind of spooky, but not really. You know, just not messing with anybody. That's another building. I don't know what building that is, though. What is that? Canvas bag. That says made in Japan. What is that, a flag? I think there were controlled burns down here too, where they were burning things. I think that over there is a switch operator box, but of course it's not in. I mean, they still have lighting to it, but there's no trains that come through here. So that whole area down there is probably like Sector 6 slums in Final Fantasy, because they got lighting at night when the fucking sun goes down, and shelter. There's another. Why people just come out here and throw their fucking cum-stained, piss-stained, discarded sectional, their Chase Lounge, their lazy boys, couches, we've thrown out. I guess in theory I could walk up. I could turn around and walk up this way in theory. And go that way home. To avoid going back. Oh my god. This is gonna fucking wreak havoc on my shoes. It's the expensive pair too, my Pumas. Okay. So that's like a trailer. There's another light down there for like another overpass or a bridge. I do not want to walk back by there. I'm trying to remember what apartments these are. Those are those orchard apartments where my one fun time friend lived. Oh, this is like almost right by Ritter. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can hop down. Yeah, if I try to hop down there, I'm gonna fucking break my leg. Go back over here. Where the oh, there's a light over there. What is that? There's actual lighting emanating from the tree. There's a light. Or not a tree, it's like a telephone pole. It's hard to walk because the ground here is really soft. almost like sand. I guess I could just walk back where I came from and not film the guy. But why the fuck would I do that? This is still in Roy Airport Road. Yay, the good news is we're on a sidewalk now. So that's the good news. My shoes aren't completely fucked up from walking through there. Tonight's video, Jay gets killed by a vagrant. Okay. Edinburgh. My one-time fun-time friend lived around here, I think. One-time fun-time. Okay. What is this? Down there is where we came from. I don't want to walk back by where that guy is. Wasn't gonna do that. Now, I stopped being a bleeding heart years ago. So it's basically motivated by self-preservation to not go back that way. You can see this road is quiet. You can see that's exactly where we were. Though you can't really see it. Right there. This were daytime, it would be easier to see. Yeah, I walked. Well, I thought the train tracks would still be there and intact, but I don't know if the Hill Air Force Base owned them or if it was Union Pacific. I'm thinking Union Pacific. Of course, if the Air Force Base owned them, then they would have been the ones to have their people come and rip them out. But I thought that was kind of fun. I didn't want to proceed any further just because the fact that the ground was really wet, and it was going to take me down out there where I walked in that one video that I think I deleted. I don't think I uploaded it. Where I walked all the way to fucking Brigham or West Haven or wherever the fuck. I know exactly where I'm at now in Roy. So, and it won't really be an issue for me to get home from here. But I thought that was an interesting excursion, a detour. All these empty fucking buildings. That's Roy's problem, is they don't advertise. They leave the old advertisements up. They don't have any new blood in the city. Utah behavior. Health behavior. Oh. Mental health behavior. That's what this is, just a bunch of businesses, counseling. What's this called? Silver Creek. Ogden's. This isn't even Ogden, it's fucking Roy. Whatever spliff they're smoking smells good. Oh, maybe that's the name of the business, Ogden's. Maybe their last name is Ogden. Spare time. I forgot the Sinclair was right in front of the Spare Time. That was kind of a fun, quirky, spooky encounter. Didn't know if I was going to get molested or mugged or at the very least hit up for money. I'm actually surprised he didn't go, "Hey man, you have any change?" 'Cause I probably would have given him at least $1 or $2. I mean, you can't really get anything with it, but you know. But I'm surprised you didn't ask if I had a light or had any cigarettes, or at the very least ask if I had change. I guess he was content. I guess he wanted to keep a low profile. Probably thought, God damn it, I'm out here at around midnight. Nobody uses this area. I won't get caught. Which, logically speaking, nobody does use that area anymore. I just remember that's behind the Roy Harmons. And remember train tracks used to run through it. Saw the train go by there, by where Village Inn used to be. Like years ago. Like about a decade ago. But I'm glad I got out where I did. And then it led me back to civilization. Because it's really, I wasn't scared, but I definitely got a tense feeling. Because I think the guy just lying was just, I think he's just watching his YouTube and smoking and wanting to be left alone. But you never know who, there's, worse people out there, in the shadows or whatever. So I honestly thought in that haunted house in Clinton, the 850 house, or 852, whatever it was, on 1800, I thought I was going to run into something like that there. I never did. But if you watched to the end, thank you very much. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm trying to put out content weekly or bi-weekly, and every little bit helps support the channel and help it grow. Tell everybody, your friends, your relatives, tell grandma. If she can't see it, you can watch it and describe it to her. Also keep an eye and ear out for my pictures, my prints I'm going to be selling. When I get my photo gloss paper, I'm going to be selling them for like 4x5 or 5x5, just like normal rectangular prints. But I'm only putting out my best. And I'll be putting a link to where those will be hosted. And then you'll be able to tell me which ones you want. And I'll be able to just print, as many of those. I'm still working that out, but just keep an ear and eye out for that. And, it's getting windy. I will see you guys in the next one.